Hello everybody, Jester here and welcome back to another Elder Scrolls Online tutorial. Now today we're going to be covering a crafting tree or a crafting line that I have got next to no experience in myself, and that is going to be Alchemy. Now obviously Alchemy is used to create potions, and in the world, you can find a few certain potions. You can find health, magicka, and stamina potions. But with alchemy, when you do alchemy, you can make potions of invisibility, increase weapon critical, increase weapon damage, increase armor value, all that sort of jazz. And it's actually a pretty good skill line. But obviously, there's a blue flame in the ground. But I have never really bothered with it, simply because I'm not really that much of an alchemist. Okay, so as you can see, we are no longer in Shadowfen. That was just for the intro. But we are now in Stone Falls, and pretty much throughout the world you will obviously see a lot of these little plants here, and obviously stuff like those mushrooms, these mushrooms, stuff like that. And you won't be able to interact with any of them, except from little special ones like these. They are subtle, but they do stick out. Obviously they're not all going to be cornflower, but you will find stuff like wormwood, lady smoke, nernroot is in here as well. And nernroot obviously is a lot easier because obviously you can just look around watery areas, and it will also emanate the same noise as in Skyrim. But as you can see, we've got a couple of reagents now. It was cornflower and lady's smoke. So you'll find those sort of scattered around the world. And I'm going to keep. Oh yeah, they're both packed. So anyway, you can find them scattered around the world. And pretty much reagents include the lady smoke, cornflower, nernroot. You can find dragonthorn, wormwood. This stuff right here, which is water hyacinth, I think it's called. Yeah, a water hyacinth. I've got to be on land to correctly, but yeah. So pretty much all of this will have a number of traits. So if you just scroll up here, as you can see, traits right here. The water hyacinth has a weapon critical trait. Lady's smoke, restore magicka, and cornflower is restore magicka and detection. So and similar to Skyrim, you can use the ingredient to find out like the first trait that it's got, but we're not going to do that today. So I am now going to maybe go around and collect a few more reagents and show you where to find your solvents. Okay, so once you've got all of your reagents and you've sort of discovered some of the traits for each of them, you will now want to look for something that looks like this. This is a pure water patch, and they are found throughout all of the areas, and they will give you, I'm not sure whether it's the solvent that is leveled to that area, or whether it's leveled to you. So as you can see, this is natural water, which makes a level 3 potion and requires solvent proficiency 1. Now the solvents are the only ones that are level restricted. They will, they're pretty much the only ones that you need to get perks for. So you can use any reagent at any level. So you can go to the Rift at level 5 and get any reagent from there, and you can then use it even though you're just level 5, as long as you have the natural water. But speaking of the perks and skill lines, I will now show you the alchemy skill line. So here is the alchemy skill line, as you can see at the top of the craft tree, or the craft section. And as I said, pretty much the only one that you really need is solvent proficiency, which lets you use higher level solvents, which will include stuff like clear water, then pristine water, flawless water, all that sort of stuff. And that will allow you to make better potions. So yeah, as I've said before, each sort of crafting tree sort of has a skill like that, or an ability like that, so you will need it. Next is the keen eye one, which of course, like with the blacksmithing and all that stuff, will actually make like reagents glow when you're near them. The medicinal use will make potions last longer. Chemistry will let you make more, just like in provisioning. Laboratory use, this may actually use more reagents, which obviously then will improve the quality of the potion. And snake blood, it reduces the duration of a negative effect in potions. So obviously some potions will have a negative effect. So those are the skills. Okay, so here we are in the alchemy crafting station, and as you can see, very simple UI right here. We've only got one tab, which is creation. Obviously you can't deconstruct or research a potion, and pretty much you've got 3 sub-tabs, which are all solvent and reagents. These pretty much just separate the solvents and the reagents, as you can see here. But right now what we're going to do is sort of talk you through the different methods of making potions. So obviously, first of all, you're going to want to grab a solvent. So we're going to grab natural water, because that's the lowest level that you can get. And then we're going to start out with choosing a reagent that you know a trait for. I did not mean to do that. Reagent that you know a trait for, so we're going to go for a cornflower. Then we're going to combine that with Blessed Thistle and see if Blessed Thistle has Restore Magicka, Detection, or one of these two. So we've got our 2 reagents and our solvent. We create the potion, and yes, we discovered Ravage Health. So we will take a look at that in a second. Then we're going to intentionally make a certain potion. So we are going to create a potion of weapon critical, and as you can see, both Water Hyacinth and Dragonthorn both have got the weapon critical trait. So obviously we get a sip of weapon critical, which increases our weapon critical by 220 per or for 10 seconds, I think it is. So next we are going to pretty much use this to try and create something new, so to speak. So we're actually going to try and discover the last trait of the cornflower. So we're going to go for those 2, and as you see the red trim, it was not successful. So that is all our potions created, or potions that we can create anyway. And as you can see, we have got Sip of Ravage Health, which is actually pretty pointless because only you can use it, and it pretty much takes your health away. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and use it. Yep, so as you can see, my health is slowly, or was slowly going down. It is going down, but it is still going up because of my regen. But aside from that, we've also got the Sip of Weapon Critical, which of course it advances our weapon critical, of course. I could not talk for a moment there. But yeah, increases our weapon critical by 220 for 10 seconds. Pretty much the exact same for the level 10 potion. So anyway, that is pretty much everything for the alchemy skill line. If you have enjoyed this video and you found it very useful, be sure to leave a like down below and comment what you want me to give a tutorial on next, whether it's another weapon, another crafting thing, or maybe even a quest. So be sure to leave a comment down below on that. Share this video with your friends and subscribe yourself to expand the circus, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Jester, signing off.